Taking the field soon. We've got Zulisham Rasli, Shah Izwan Nordin, Kamalamidi Raihan, Hafizi Sudin, Wan Ali Wan Omnar, Shafi Muhammad Said, Amar M. Zamri, Asran Zuwaki Mzizi, Haris Izzat Hamidon, Harif Iqbal, Zulhilmi Azizat, Adin Iman, and they are coached by Nik Satuan Ismat bin Nikman.
So let's get you acquainted with the Thailand men's team, and we're only doing this because there's always going to be a very, very quick movement when the lads get on. So for Thailand, it's going to be Wichapol, Dekmani, Boratsakon, Tongma, Poripong, Wachira Bunjong, Sada, Theratian Warakit, Pachara, Pol Patapi, Naphan, then Lampai, Aditep, Kiet, Patanachai, Tanakit, Charkachai, Sarut Janda, Kerkau, Wichokitikorn, Akarin, Titi Sakulwit, Sirawat, Wisit Kitikorn, Tanyawit, Kwansit is of course our head coach. So let's also get you acquainted with our officials in just a little bit when they take to the pitch.
And we've got Sunny Lee from Hong Kong taking this one. Well-experienced referee who's played herself, done a lot of rugby in the region, and we're so lucky to have her here in Singapore at the C7s out here at Jurong East.
Well, so rightfully said, she's a seasoned referee. Have seen her, in Hong Kong, in big club events as well as in national team events. So Sunny Lee, but while she gets ready, it's also time for the teams to get ready. And here we see that formidable Thailand team. They're up against Team Malaysia. And it's back into the action right here as Malaysia and Thailand renew an old rivalry. Team Thailand have got a lot to prove, and just being taken down there with no way forward, it was Aditep, Kepa Thanachai. We've seen this lad in action as well, Kertkau, Wichokitikon.
Thailand are in the yellow and blue hoops, and Malaysia are in the predominantly blue kit with white sleeves attacking left to right. But right now we've got Thailand on the attack, looking really slick with a ball in hand, Eglen.
So Team Malaysia earlier did give us a really solid performance, and that of course had that enigmatic lad in there, and that was Azwan Zuhairi.
Big route one approach there from Thailand.
But having said that, this one's going to be a tough one for both teams. They're fairly strong.
Very traditional rivalry between the two countries. They share a border as well. Played many skirmishes in the years, both in the 7s and 15s. And yeah, it's all pride on the line today in this group game between Malaysia and Thailand.
Well, absolutely. It's, for everyone who does get a chance to visit just what Harish spoke about, those borders of Malaysia and Thailand, you'll notice there's so much of a similarity in the food, and the influences kick back and forth. And each side, of course, will have the flavor of the other side, infused into, their cuisine. I'm saying this because one of the places that I do love to go to, Harish, is Krabi. Absolutely love the food down there.
I'm glad you brought your gastronomic reference after I've had lunch, Glenn.
Just had to. Was saving it. Didn't want to get us all worked up before that.
Here we have scrum put in by Thailand.
Thailand do have their work cut out for them. They're up against a very, very tight defense from Team Malaysia. Now trying to take that forward, but once again stalled in his tracks as Pachara Polpatapi.
Lots of fans from Malaysia have tuned into our live stream. We're sending our hellos to you. Welcome, welcome. It's good to have you guys and girls here online with us. And we're still at 0-0 in this game between Malaysia and Thailand.
Well, it's brewing to be a contest, you know, and for all the fans, definitely I can understand. These are two very, very strong teams. Team Malaysia also put on a really good performance earlier in the day. Team Thailand put on a very tight performance. So I think these teams, certainly when they play each other, play out of their skins. They don't just, you know, play for the contest. They're really playing for the win, and they're playing very, very hard.
Scrum put in, Malaysia taking the blind. Goes on the blind, goes himself.
Well, he's certainly off. He's got
5
a very
meters
good pace.
and he's
consistency there, and
over.
Absolutely well done. And that was Amar Zamri. So Zamri with the first try for Team Malaysia. And a chance here for a conversion as well. This will probably be done by Azwan Suhairi.
Malaysia definitely setting the tone here in this game. Great change of pace there from the boys in blue. Let's see if we can convert this and add the extras.
Well, that's put totally out of bounds, so no way through for Zuhairi.
Score stays at 5-0 to Malaysia with lots of rugby left. Once again, if you're just tuning in, we've got Malaysia against Thailand at the C7s. Malaysia attacking on your screen left to right in the blue and white and red, and Thailand from your right to left in the blue and yellow hoops. Malaysia kicks off. Beautiful kick there. Unfortunate knock on off the take, but ref's given a penalty to Thailand. Most likely for taking the man out in the air or touching him while he was lifted. So always safety first in this game.
I think that's a good call by referee Sunny Lee.
Thailand opting for the territory gain. What a kick straight into one of our sponsors.
Yeah.
About time we might want to give them a little shout out. That's yours.
Just pay them tribute, isn't it? And Yeo's H2O are the ones that Harish is talking about. Yeo's H2O, known for their ability to replenish lost fluids. An isotonic drink that helps to replenish lost fluids, minerals and electrolytes for the high performance athlete. I do like it. I do like the flavor of it a lot more than the other isotonic drinks that I have tried out. And that's probably because it's got a good balance of sweetness. So before I sound like I'm selling it, here is a lad who's certainly selling it for Team Malaysia, and that's Harith Iqbal. Oh, he's broken away from the pack, nice and easy. Will stand his ground, take his time. He knows this is going to count.
Definitely taking his time and puts it down. Well-deserved try from Malaysia.
So Harith Iqbal, he had a try in the previous game as well. And that's a familiar sight. That's Azwan Zuhairi. Don't think he should have too much of a problem with this. And yes, he doesn't, as he has a successful conversion.
Once again, lots of support coming in online from the live stream from our neighbors in Malaysia. It's great to see so many of you folks joining us online. Some of you folks have made it across the causeway to join us. Kudos to you, but hello to all of you at home watching live. We are here at the C7s with Malaysia and Thailand. Advantage there to Thailand. Unfortunately, there was an arm that went above the shoulder line. Ref has deemed it as a high tackle, dangerous play, and rightly so. Followed up with a yellow card. Malaysia now with a man down, Glenn. Guess it's time for Thailand to take advantage of this.
Well, I think so. I think at this point of time, Malaysia is still very much in the driver's seat, and if Thailand can make it count, there's nothing like it. Having said that, referee
Thailand opting
Sunny
for the scrum. Smart play here, Glenn. I think they know they've got the man advantage. They want to suck in as many, the 3 forwards and a scrum half, and they'll have the overlap in the backs if things go according to plan. So let's see what happens now.
Well, absolutely, I think, and this is a key part in the game, isn't it, where we've just about come towards, that point of time when Thailand have got to dig deep, come up with some answers. They were fairly good in their previous game, but Team Malaysia just holding their own against them. Matter of fact, outsmarting them on more occasions than one.
Thailand now on the break. Big fan, but great tackle. Boys and girls, if you're watching, that was a textbook tackle. Got him low, won the turnover as well, and the penalty. Great play by Malaysia.
So one of the things that Team Malaysia will have to figure out now is whether they can keep that, lead together. I think it's very, very important. Right here at halftime, we've had a bit of added time thrown in for stoppages, Harish, and I think it was quite a bit. So Team Malaysia lead 12 points to 0. Stay with us, don't go anywhere as we continue with our coverage of the C7s 2024.
Between Malaysia and Thailand. Malaysia with a 12-0 lead right now, and Thailand to kick off. How do you see this second half going, Glenn?
So I think it's going to be an interesting one because Thailand will want to claw their way back in. Malaysia have taken, of course, top spot there in that first half. They've been the more organized or the slicker of the teams that we've seen in that first 7. Now you're in the second. Once again, Team Malaysia get off to a good start, and just as you mentioned, Harish, they've got such a massive fan following. They've got their fans who have been watching every single game.
Yeah, and let's not forget Malaysia are still down a man with one person in the sin bin. He should be coming back on shortly. But yeah, Thailand with the one-man advantage right now. Not too
And
long.
my question is, if you don't exploit that advantage right now,
When are you going to do it? Yeah.
absolutely. So it's a very, very interesting turn of events here. We just, of course, did reset the clock for you because we did pull out all stoppage times.
I see the Malaysian player just about to rejoin his team. Malaysia are back to full complement, Glenn, and but Thailand in a very promising attacking position just outside the 22.
So that's just what was needed to have your player back, and here he is.
Big scrum there. Malaysia with some great line speed off D. You can hear them from here in the commentary box. Advantage to Thailand, off his feet from Malaysia. Thailand take the quick tap. Hands will do it. Great tackle, but Thailand crossed the line.
So he won't be stopped. He will take that across, no doubt, without much of a challenge. And I think that was so needed for Team Thailand.
Thailand definitely needed to work hard for that one. But hey, they're on the scoreboard. It's 12-5. Lots of rugby to play and a conversion to come. Let's see if we can convert this for the extras. Kick is true, Glenn. What a fantastic kick.
Well, absolutely marvelous kick coming there. So we've got 7 points in the bag. First, it was that try by Sada Tianwarakit, and then of course that conversion. So 12-7. That's just looking a lot better.
It's a one-try game, Glenn.
And the referee will put an end to that action. Malaysia will win the benefit of that call. There's no doubt about it.
Malaysia on the break. What a change of pace from the lad. Does his kicker a favor and puts it in between the posts.
Well, I think that was the plan from all along. That's Kurt Cow. Oh, sorry, that's Adin Iman. And he's left it over to Zuhairi now to do the needful.
Good to see the stadium packing up. I see lots of primary schools. I see ACS Junior. I see Pierce Secondary School. I see Casuarina Primary, all here to witness some top rugby, some top regional rugby. It's great to see this, Glenn.
Well, I know I was saying this earlier, just as we get into, another kickoff here. I must say, I was covering a school event where I had 3.5 schools wearing the same color, and I'm saying 3.5 because it's just that one school had a bit more white than green, and the rest just all three had a balance of green and white. Always the most difficult to call in a race like that, especially when it's track and field.
No confusion here. Thailand in the yellow and blue hoops, Malaysia in the blue and white sleeves. Thailand taking up a bit more fire in their step now. Big hit there from Malaysia.
And referee Sunny Lee has got a good view of what's going on field. I must tell you that even though you're
penalty
sitting
against Thailand, I think the player entered the ruck from the side illegally. So great defense from Malaysia, asserting dominance.
So as we get ready here for the line out.
One-sided throw. Lineouts haven't been the sharpest this tournament, but hey, Thailand have a scrum now. Still lots to play for. It's not over yet.
Well, I think with 8 points, you can just draw close to that in a matter of seconds if everything goes your way, but it doesn't look like everything has gone the way of Team Thailand today.
Well, up next, we have Singapore against Indonesia, the second Singapore team. the one that's made up more of university and poly kids. A development squad, if I may, but still some real talent in that one. But back to the action right now. On the field, Thailand and Malaysia. Thailand with a penalty. Looking to add more points on the board. Let's see what they can do as they swing the ball wide.
Well, I think it also does stall a bit of time because we're just about to hit the 14-minute mark. And Thailand still, you know, a good 12 points behind their Malaysian counterparts.
Thailand looking hungry to get some more points on the board. And he breaks on the blind. And unfortunately, ball's knocked forward as he hits the contact, hits the deck. Great defense from Malaysia. Malaysia come out victorious. This one, 19-7, Glenn.
So very, very good effort here from Team Malaysia as they cap it off 19-7 with this victory. And don't forget that up next, it's going to be another thriller as Singapore take on Indonesia in the men's. Don't go anywhere. It's all happening right here at the Jurong West Sports Centre.